In today's video, we're going to tour 4 different model homes by Pulte. So this is in 2 separate series, which is located at Harvest at Queen Creek, and it is in a community known as The Village as of right now. However, the 2 series that you'll see online, you won't see the name The Village, you will see Enchantment and the Majesty series. So what's so interesting about these homes is that they are in the gated section of Harvest at Queen Creek. Really special community coming together. And what I love about Harvest so far, guys, is that it is a community which is pretty mature. I mean, I would say it's in its adolescent phase, still yet to get into its adult phase, because you know what, there are some construction still going on, there are some homes still being built. But a great location here in Queen Creek, right across from Schnepp Farms, right by the olive mill. We have Schnepp Elementary, which is a school located within the community, and just a lot of perks about being in this special neighborhood, including all the amenities that they have here at Harvest at Queen Creek, which includes the 2 pools, the beautiful lake, the beautiful pavilion here, and not to mention all of the playground and the splash pad here. So without further ado, we're gonna start things off with the Majesty series. We're gonna go check out the Patagonia. And in the Majesty series, these are gonna be about 8,450 square foot lots. So just something to keep in mind. You can get larger lots if you pay a premium. And then they're gonna be 60 feet by 130 feet. That is for the Majesty series. Now listen to this. For the Enchantment series, which is going to be a little bit more expensive, you're looking at 75 feet by 130 feet. So a little bit wider. And then prices are going to be anywhere from $600,000 base price all the way up to $788,000. Now, if you guys want a list of the spec homes, getting some great deals on specs right now, getting some great interest rates, buy downs, and incentives. So there is a full incentive list if you fill out the information below. I will send that to you guys. I will send you, if you watch this a month later, I know the salespeople here, I will send you over an updated sheet. And remember, when you go into these new build homes, don't go without a realtor. So we're gonna start things off with the Patagonia, which is part of the Majesty series. And the Majesty series has 3 2-stories and 3 single stories. So we're gonna see 2 of those models. One of them happens to be a 2-story, but we're starting things off with the Patagonia. It's got, as a base, 3,148 square feet, 3 beds, 2.5 baths, and it's actually 4 beds. You'll see what I mean when we go through it. The floor plan does feature 3 bedrooms up in the front, split floor plan with the master in the back. Walking on in. Love these courtyards they have so far. Wrought iron fence there, sort of separating. Great place to put some animals if you want to throw them here in the courtyard, or just come out for a morning cup of coffee, whatever it is that you need. You can see we have a separate entrance over here with the slider. Walking on in, we have a pretty wide 8-foot door. And this is definitely a sweet model. Walking into the formal dining room, you could probably switch this up a little bit, add some walls if you wanted to. Let's go check out the living room and the kitchen first, and then after that we will make our way into the bedrooms. Once again, 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 3-car garage, dining, den, flex. A lot of different spaces here, a lot of options here at Pulte as well. See a nice, big, beautiful kitchen. Beautiful island with the waterfall edge here. Definitely a lot going on here. And this dining space over here, some call it a breakfast nook, but this spot is huge. A great place for family game nights or making those big meals if you need some extra space, if your use of the formal dining room is full. And then of course the actual island also has some seating as well. Take a look in the pantry. Definitely enough room back here. I would probably bump those lumens on the lights up, however. It's a little bit dark in there. And just want to take a look at these cabinets, these drawers. You can see we have the Oak Craft brand cabinets and drawers, which is really nice. That's what Toll Brothers uses in a lot of their new builds. Now, some cabinet builders have been going under, and cabinets have been really difficult to get lately, so not sure what they're still using over there at Toll Brothers. Here is the floor plan of the Patagonia. If you guys want to snap a picture of that, you can see the regular floor plan and then the model home floor plan. So these are all the architectural options shown in the model home, and some things that are options available which are not shown. So just really good if you guys want to pause that, try to get an idea of what you might like in your home. So we're going to go back to the front door over here, and let's check out the front rooms here. So we have a nice office here with French doors. Now, if you ever wanted to add doors, it depends on the price of the doors, but typically around $1,500 to $2,000 if you wanted to add some kind of wall with a door and enclose something. But obviously with a new build, you guys are going to get to choose that, make that your own here when you purchase the home as an option. Love the tiled shower there. So one office and then 3 bedrooms up here in the front. And this one is going to be your little casita style, because you do have a living space right here and then a bedroom back here. And what's kind of interesting is, in order to be qualified as a bedroom, you actually have to say that you can access it from an open spot such as a hallway. So I don't know if this would qualify as a bedroom technically, but I'll tell you what, if I'm listing this house, I'm calling this a bedroom. So you have a beautiful shower here. Love this hexagon tile pattern. Interesting floor and a seat as well. And then we have the frameless shower surrounding it. So very cool. Really good size room, by the way, right here. This is a great size bedroom. Definitely on the larger side. You can see how much open space you actually have in the front here. So really large open room and 10-foot ceilings in here. And this is just really great having this added bonus room right here. Heading over into the other bedrooms. This one feels a little bit on the smaller side, but it's only feels smaller, I think, because you have this little cutout right here. But it's a good size, definitely going to be great for a child's bedroom if that's what you're using it for. Plenty of space there. And this one feels a touch bigger right here. A little extra space in here, and you do have a walk-in closet over here. Let's go see what the size of that is going to look like. Yeah, pretty good size. No complaints. Love the colors they've chosen in here. Always good to get some style ideas, whether you're pimping out an Airbnb or just looking to spruce your place up a little bit. We have plenty of videos on my channel going through model homes. So do make sure you subscribe if you guys think you're getting some good content here. Makes me feel good about myself when I get like 10 subscribers a day. Definitely been not getting as many as I used to. So make me feel good, guys, please. So walking into the master here, once again, continuing with the 10-foot ceiling, 8-foot doors. Let's check out this bathroom as we walk in. This is a real interesting bathroom here. I feel like I've seen this style before, going in and checking out the closet. I don't know what's with these darker lights. I think it's something to do with code, but definitely have some darker lights in the closets, in the showers, and in some of these spaces like the pantry. Now this is a really cool 3D tile that they've put on here. I don't even know how that looks as far as the sheet goes, but definitely giving a really cool 3D effect. I think that looks awesome. Here is the dual vanities, one piece of quartz going across there, and heading into the master bedroom. This is really beautiful. Very large room, super cool pendant light hanging down instead of a ceiling fan. Access to your air handler up in the ceiling right there. So, super cool model. Now we're probably gonna go over to my left right here, and my guess is gonna be the laundry room and the garage. And And another half bath right here. So definitely a nice place to have a half bath. I like that this is away from the kitchen and away from the living space, because somebody's got a number two, they're not gonna wanna go right in your kitchen. I just stayed at my sister-in-law's house, and she had a bathroom pretty much right off the kitchen. I mean, you're in the kitchen opening the door, in the kitchen using the bathroom, and it was a little weird. I mean, even if you're not, you know. All right, I'll stop talking about that. So that's the garage door to the 3-car garage, just so you guys know, but it is the sales center. Look at this wine rack right here. That's kind of interesting. They just kind of plopped it on there, sort of a cool effect. And you can see here, one of the options is the 90 degree sliders. So you can push this that way, and then you can push it this way, and you can have this entire space open. Definitely a little bit of an upgrade, probably looking at about $30,000. Don't quote me on that, but that is going to be a little cost associated with it for sure. So heading into the backyard, let's take a look at how big this looks. And remember, all these models don't come like this, guys. This is the model, so they dress it up really nice. And I've had some people lately getting mad at me because I'm not telling them that the model is pretty much unpriced, 40%. It's going to be 40% higher than your base price. So you can see what they've done here. They don't have the walls going all the way up to separate the yards, but this is not going to be a typical lot, just because I can tell it's a, you know, it's kind of a corner lot. So don't get excited that this is the size of the lot, guys. Probably your backyard is going to be from here to about there. Okay. So once again, this is the Patagonia. Definitely a great option. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments below. There are spec homes currently available. If you guys would like an update on all the spec homes, make sure to fill out that information below, because I will have to update you weekly on the specs here. But there are quite a bit that are available, just so you guys know. Let's go check out the next model. Right now, we're gonna go take a look at the Quinlan. So this is a 2-story model in the Majesty series. It features 4,141 square feet, very big. We have 4 bedrooms upstairs. The master is gonna be downstairs. So if you're looking for something with the master on the main, this is gonna be a great option for you. Right behind me, we do have a casita that we cannot enter, but that is here. And it just features a lot of stuff. So spiral staircase, a beautiful kitchen, formal dining room. If that's what you're looking for, you could probably close that off and make it an office. And the price, by the way, starts at $787,990. So let's go check this out. So here is the Quinland. Let's go check it out. One of the 3 2-story models in the Majesty series. So walk in and we are greeted with a very nice looking courtyard. Can't complain about that. Beautiful, once again, 8-foot door, wide door as well. You can definitely fit some furniture through here. Holy smokes, I'm digging it already. I don't know what you guys think. Look at this view as you walk in. I can even see myself in that mirror. Love this curved staircase. Love the pendant light, I should say, hanging down from the living room. And immediately we are greeted with sort of an office with some shiplap. Definitely going to be a designer feature that they won't be offering, but a really stunning office as we walk in. So let's walk in and check out the kitchen, guys. Beautiful fireplace there. Not sure if they offer that, but that is quite sexy. Love the tall ceilings. A lot of people are looking for that. So here's going to be your dining room right here. So that's kind of nice, right off of the kitchen. Good sized kitchen. Could probably extend these cabinets further down if you wanted to. Dig in the backsplash as well. You can see the electric cooktop they have here. And beautiful countertops. You can see the beveled edges they've chosen to go with on this. Oh, not digging the sink though. They definitely could have upgraded the sink, but overall a beautiful floor plan. And in the front here, walking through the butler's pantry, as well as the regular pantry, which you can see isn't the largest. It's not as big as the Patagonia, but good size. I'm taking a look at these cabinets again, so definitely a step down from the last home that we took a look at in terms of quality. And you do have a formal dining room up here, which I know a lot of people are getting rid of, and this was right off of the entrance. So you could choose to probably encase that, create another office, or even a bedroom, and quite possibly, I think that it didn't have a door in it, but my guess would be there's a casita up front, so that could either be a one-car garage or a casita, but maybe you can get a door going into that casita if you wanted to. Okay, checking this out over here. I think that's gonna be the master, so we're gonna have the master on the main here. And then the laundry room right here. So let's hit up these rooms first. Like a little maze in here. Very small half bath right here, but once again, not in the kitchen, so that's great. And then this is gonna be a little mudroom area right here. Obviously we have our garage to my left, which is going to be the 3-car garage. Ooh, and we can actually open it up and take a look at what we got here. So in case you guys have never seen a 3-car tandem garage, this is really nice because you look at all this space to open your car door. When you come in, the biggest complaint I've had from people is that this ends right here. You can't open your car door. So looks like you'll have no issues getting your car in and actually opening the car door unless you park it in over here. So I was definitely a fan of that 3-car garage. Now let's go check out the master here. As we're walking in, you can see we got a little bit of an airway, I like to call it, as we walk in. Let's check out the master bedroom size first, and then we'll go check out the bathroom. So plenty of space to work with here. Nobody's gonna complain about a small master bedroom. I mean, I've seen master bedrooms this size on, $3 million homes. This is huge. Plenty of space here. Some good music going along with it. You got the speaker system hooked in. All right, and you can see the Honeywell comes with it, and that's gonna have separate zones. So you can probably just turn up the master bedroom, make it a little bit cooler, be a little warmer in the winter if that's your style. You can see this lot of space to work with here. And here is the master closet. And then master closet number 2, in case you were worried that was too small. Very good size. Decent size on both of them, wouldn't complain about either one. And you can see the built-in bathtub with the tile going all the way around, so something definitely unique. Haven't seen that too much. Usually it's a cultured marble going around that tub, but very beautiful. Somebody asked me to get the toilet room, so I guess I'll go get that on video. There we go. That's how much room you'll have when you do your business. Hope that helped. Heading back into the master, one last view of that, and let's go upstairs, see what we're working with up there. Beautiful spiral staircase coming around, coming around. That's a cool effect. So heading up here, this is all enclosed right here. Now in the future, if you ever wanted to build, get some more square footage, you can actually have a carpenter come in here, create some beams, and create a ceiling and a floor and extend that space over the main living space. I've seen people do that before. So if you ever needed more space. Now this is a good size loft. It's not too large. Feels like they've done really well with the space here. And then over here we got some desks, which is really nice. Good idea, good use of that space. And a little sitting area over here with plenty of room to walk through the middle, so I really love that. Once again, losing my breath as I go up the stairs, as usual. So right here we have a room that's good size, really good size. Good walk-in closet here. And we have the Jack and Jill bathroom, I believe. And you can see these are a little bit lower for kids. So if you look in the mirror, kind of see how low these are right here. These go all the way down to here. Normally it's right about there. FYI. So when you're making that decision, you may want to get them taller. You may want to get them shorter. Maybe you have really small kids and you want them to be able to access the sinks. And up here, by the way, guys, 9-foot ceilings. So 9 foot, and you can see 8-foot doors there, so an extra foot between that. And this room feels really good size too. No complaints there. See what's in the closet here. Sort of a linen closet that goes a little bit further into the back. Once again, that beautiful loft that we have here. Heading into the back, we have another bathroom, once again with the lower sinks. And sort of a cultured marble, or actually this is a fiberglass insert right there. Kind of see what the base comes with. And even those toilets look a little bit lower than normal. So for that person that wanted to see the toilets, there you go. Showing you a lot of toilets today. All right, this room seems really good size. Would be great for twins. Here is the closet, very large space here. Definitely can fit a lot in there. You guys want to see the view outside the window? Let's go see what we're working with here. Oh, that sun is bright. Santan Mountain out there. I'm not sure if you could see that. And heading into this last room up here. This must be a boys' room. So good size room, good size closet. I feel like the rooms here are all acceptable sizes, especially for an upstairs. So we have two bedrooms on that side. And then I believe we had, how many were over here? 2 bedrooms here as well. So a total of 4 bedrooms upstairs. You had the master downstairs. You can definitely do some work. If you want to enclose some other spaces, that's definitely an option. Love this turret look out here. It's definitely going to give a really nice architectural look even out of the back of the home. So pretty cool how this space is rounded right here. There's that view once again of Santan Mountain. Probably not going to get rid of that view. That's it's pretty good. You know, I have the widescreen lens, so it doesn't, or the widescreen lens, so it doesn't look as prominent on the video as it does in person. So let's go check out this casita, guys, and then we'll move on to the next one. Whew. So this is locked. Okay, well, I guess you can just kind of look and see what's in here. So it looks like you have a sink in the back and a fridge, microwave, and then a spot to sit. I almost forgot to show you guys the backyard in this model, so let's go take a look at that. As usual, unlocking it. So you can see here we have a little bit of an overhang, a little bit further than normal as far as the covered patio goes, so that's really nice. A 2-story is going to give you a little bit more of a backyard, so if that's something you guys are looking for, a larger backyard, you may want to consider a 2-story. AC bills are going to be a little bit higher on something like this, but definitely a lot of room to move around. And I'm thinking that it's probably going to end right about where I'm at, right about here on some of these smaller, not smaller lots, but just lots that are smaller than these model homes. These are really large size lots. So hopefully this is a backyard you guys can work with and get a nice pool. I think it definitely would be a great option, and you could definitely do a lot with this backyard.